Hello. I think we should be live. I'm just pulling up MLH to test. I'm getting ads, so that's already a great start. How has today's Global Hack Week day been? I'm still getting ads on the MLH stream because I don't pay for premium Twitch. Cool, we got one human. One human is totally fine. I'm okay with that. That means we get to have a really chill stream. Because the reality is, I'm so tired today. Alrighty. So welcome. Today is Shark Tracker Part 2. This is a friendly reminder that everybody should drink water. I haven't had a lot of water today, which is probably why I'm tired. But anyway, Shark Tracker Part 2. Let me go ahead and pull that up. So we actually moseyed on through a lot of Tuesday stuff pretty quickly. And we found a shark tracker website. We investigated the data. We picked out some libraries, messed around with it to come up with a new idea. We set up Flask like super fast. And we kind of were fiddling with Jinja to make shark cards. Didn't go super well, but we'll try again today. Came up with some ideas for other stuff. As for what I did between stream, I did indeed isolate the shark data that I wanted. And by that I mean we already kind of did it yesterday, so I didn't have to do it. I didn't get a chance to go play around with ChatGPT. We'll do that later today in stream because I've never used it. What a great opportunity to start using it. And I did some web design for the web app. Admittedly, I did it in 20 minutes, like 40 minutes ago. Oops. I had homework today, so I kind of had to put that first. So, our website, I actually really like Arial with the spaced out caps like that. That looks so good, and the rest of it does not match that quality. But that's okay. This is more so we have outlines. We can create the templates and whatnot. Yes, this will be in Python. Welcome. I'm just going over what we did yesterday, a little bit of what I did in between stream based on how we made progress, and then welcoming any new people. Yeah, so if you didn't get a chance to join yesterday or you weren't part of Global Hack Week Accessibility or Social Good last month, just going to give you the same spiel, which is that I'm a PhD student, but I'm not doing like programming all the time. So 8-ish months of the year, I don't program. So these streams are as much for me as they are for you, where I'm trying to get programming ready for my internship this summer by throwing myself into the fire and relearning everything I don't know. And I mean that how I said it, relearning things I don't know, which is that I know concepts, I know like what's out there. I don't really know what's out there. Like I haven't tried GPT or I haven't used Flask before. I've never deployed a server. Yeah, lots of stuff. So we're doing that today / tomorrow for these streams. And so I welcome people to give me suggestions, say, hey, you're struggling on this part. I already know how to fix it. Do this, or here's a link to help. I really encourage that we are like programming together, learning together. And let me also share the check-in link with everybody in case you haven't done it already. And then let me also go pull up the GitHub link. So this has all our work from the other day, which is frankly not much, but that's okay. It's still sending. It's gonna yell at me because I'm spamming everybody. Probably not. I don't know how StreamYard works. It's not my special interest at the moment. But originally, Shark Tracker was an old project of mine when I was in undergrad, and I decided what fun it would be to revisit that project and make it totally brand new. Way back when I was trying to figure out like how do I just make a project and use data and what do I do? And that was Shark Tracker. It was also a way to mess with my family. There's someone in my family who doesn't like sharks, and so I thought, oh man, it'd be so funny if I like if anytime he went to Miami on a trip, he would get a text being like, hey, here's 3 sharks that popped up in your area, bug him out a little bit. My dad was super helpful because he loved the idea. And my uncle blocked the number that texted about the sharks because he thought it was spam. And then I texted him later and he's like, "Wait, that was you?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Send it again. I'll unblock the number." And then he's like, "Cute." I hated it. But good job. So the shark tracker is coming back because I get to visit that individual in a couple weeks, and I want to present him a brand new shark app. But this time we're gonna make it more like Bumble, because while we were fiddling around with the data yesterday, I was like, hold up, hold up, hold up. There's all this like stat information, like the length and the weight and the age and like the last seen location. And given that everybody and their parent has done, Tinder for X, or, Grinder, Tinder, Bumble, all the variations, Uber, Lyft, like so many variations of apps that we may as well continue in that same like trend. Um, and go ahead and try to make our own little mini version, because the best way to learn is recreate what already exists, but put your own spin on it. I have to admit, I've gotten a lot of fun questions on resumes when I've just put shark tracking application on my resume, and people are like, "Shark tracking app, could you explain more?" So having unique projects in your resume is great. Highly recommend for job interviews, particularly the really like strange ones, because then when you explain that story, like the one I just said, they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so funny," and that's such a neat project to do. That like it's not like gonna save the world. It's not, like everyone's using it. It was made for a very specific purpose and it was funny. Um, so I love bad ideas. Being in my PhD program, my advisor and I joke about having bad ideas because you can't really identify a good idea if you never have bad ideas. Just a thought, this like there's a philosophical concept of like, how can you understand what happiness is if you are always happy? um, you don't understand how much better it is to be happy when you're sad. And now this is not like a euphemism for like dealing with depression and a whole bunch of other stuff, because I do that too. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, for those that are just joining in, we did a lot of stuff yesterday. Today, we're gonna pick up. I'm gonna go move some of these tasks over. That way, I have a tracker for me. Uh, I can get my keyboard to work. I did mention I was tired, right? I'm tired. So we're just gonna be super. Actually, there was music I found in StreamYard, and I really wanted to play that in the background because I really want this to be a chill stream. Um, like I have the energy, but I gotta conserve it because I've got tomorrow, which will be the part 3. Which by that point, we should have a pretty solid app. I'll have like done a second revision on the design and fixed it. But we'll have like deploying it, considering adding in another database to track additional information that we'll be generating, and then whatever else comes up in today's stream that we might be like, oh, that's a great idea to add. So I love getting feedback from chat about what to do, what features to add, libraries to consider. Just because, like I said, I'm a little out of date. Like I'm knowledgeable, but out of date. So if there's a library that does things better than what I'm currently using, because that's the library I know, like absolutely recommend it. I sent the GitHub link. I sent the check-in link. Cool. We're good to get started. I was updating something. Go ahead and close that. I also I've also never used Flask before. It was super easy to set up because I've used React. There's some nuances that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and jump in. So we were doing this task yesterday, actually, trying to figure out how to link like our sub piece of data. And I pulled up a tutorial about like 20 minutes before I get everything set up for now. So I got the answer, realized I could have just, treated it like Python and put it above the script. I could have just like dumped it here, and I would have potentially had my data to work with. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go find, what did I use? I've like stepped away from this code for less than 24 hours, quite literally less than 24 hours, and apparently I cannot recall what I did. Where is it? Test. No, that's not it. App.py. No, not the README. No, we were working on that. I don't need the CSS, and I don't need the HTML. Where's my file? Shark.py. Here we go. There we go. File. And paste. Let's replace. So hopefully this should work. I haven't tested it. I literally found it again right before I launched stuff. Change that to sharks. Don't need to print that, but we do want sharks to be loaded here. And then let's just double check that JSON. Oh, so let me also explain. If you weren't part of yesterday's stream, normally we might use an API, just keep calling it outright. But because we're at the very beginning stages, we'll be doing a lot of testing, like close server, restart server, test again, make tiny edit, close server, restart server again. That's a lot of API calls you can rack up. So rather than get my IP address banned by this API, we took a subset of the data, called it sharkjson.data, just so that way we could, again, just fiddle around with, well, we want to access things. So I also forgot I need to put sharks is equal to a subset, which is the features section, which is our array. And then, logically, hopefully, our stuff should work. And we should be able to have a called functioning server. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. I can just hit run. So I normally develop on a Mac, and I was gonna do that. Okay, ADHD strong today. I had a to-do list in my head. Brand chill. I'll adjust the volume. But you should be able to hear background music. Let me know if you can't. Let's see. I did that. Okay, should be good. Now we can go ahead and run this. Nobody's saying otherwise, so I'm going to assume it works. If not, I'm just listening to really chill music. It doesn't like that. Oh, it's in the wrong directory because I moved it. I moved it to static. Cool. Background music is musicking. Great. Hello, if you've just joined. Well, I lost like 5 people since we started. That's great. That's okay. Less people means private party. Super, super chill. We also have to probably fix this. Alrighty, and then we had this one up. Okay, cool. And hopefully you can still understand me. Okay, what is this under? This is under card. Sharks needs to be deleted. I want to redo that. I need to restart the server. And go ahead. Is there a shortcut that I can run this? Control F5. I don't want to figure that out on my keyboard right now. For context, these keys are unlabeled. I don't know where anything is if I'm paying attention. So, one day, my shortcuts are good, but some not so much. Function row is generally going to be that way. All right, let's refresh that. Let's try card again. Internal service error. Okay, maybe I didn't fix it. Sharks is equal to sharks. I said sharks is equal to features. Features is here. And then for each item, I wanted properties. Sharks properties. Is this right? Let's close that. Features, yeah, because there's this array, and then they have an object, and then there's properties. Why you no work? Why you hate? Why you upset? Sharks properties stage of life. Why dost thou hate me? What do you not like? Well, let's see if it actually just goes ahead and does what I want it to do. At least in using the flask. Good. Okay, we have the right configuration. So let's go ahead and jump over to that. All right. So it looks like we have the object properties. Special variable. Okay, so we got the information going through that. So it's not the JSON itself. Maybe it's how we're referring to. Extend base, block content, block title for shark and sharks, which we're passing in from the previous one. At shark properties, name, stage of life. Do we have other information? Gender, voting, species, pass the image in. Why don't we start simple and just... Can I comment that and it won't register it, hopefully? Yes, good. Nice. Why is there an HR? Where did you come from? What happened? Where did that one come from? Okay, we'll just delete that. No idea where that one came from. And then we're gonna just close the comment there and let's see if that might get us rolling. Go ahead and restart. Okay, so we have that. Maybe I'll just return card and get that to show me stuff as well if I'm still having issues. Okay. What, pray tell, is happening? Let's go back. Are there any other rock music options? There is one. I listened to it. It was not fitting my current vibe. Maybe tomorrow. We can try that tomorrow. Maybe. Well, so my stream is also earlier, so I should be a little more functional. I'm really tired today because I had a lot of homework I needed to do before I started this. But I am willing to hear and potentially put on in future streams other music requests that are obviously not copyright. But I kind of just wanted, like, Persona 5 coffee shop music vibes. Alright, so we have index. Welcome to Flashblog. They have base. Let's look at base. Let's add another nav link while we're at it. Maybe that might be an issue. I mean, we'll need it anyway, but... Container... Wonder... Extend space. Maybe it's because it extends space. I don't want a name though. I just want a link or a header. I'm sorry. And and block. Okay. And we commented everything else out. I don't think we need any of these. And we don't need any of that either. No, not yet. Let me also go pull up what I was peeking at. So I was looking at a DigitalOcean tutorial on Flask just because I didn't want to waste people's time Googling everything when I can just follow a tutorial, for some pieces at least. So what is different? They have for post and post, and I'm pretty past, yeah. So this is where they got stuff. Looks like it's local to the function scope, but I'm pretty sure Python will let me do that though. because I did also see in this other tutorial I was watching, they where's their stuff that they posted about it? Yeah. So here they're also doing post. What I really wanted. Where's their? Okay, this is beforehand. They copied. That's different stuff I don't need yet. Okay. Title, and then try to blog, blah blah. Read that stuff. Container. What content? Maybe they wrote the content page here. Content. Okay. Yeah, so they have a body. Did we have a body? Yeah, because this goes here. And then we have, you know what? Rather than making a new route, let's just try it here and see what's up. If it's not gonna load, we want to put it content. Oh, is that supposed? No, because we have block content here, which is the same name, and then index. Yeah, we removed that. So let's go add that back here and just see what happens. I'm gonna also go ahead and comment out that it. Let's see. If we end up still stuck on this for another minute, I'm gonna skip it and just move on to making everything look pretty and then integrating some other work, and then we'll come back to it. Just because I'm like, it should not be this hard. But then I've never used Flask, so of course it's gonna be hard. I don't quite know what I'm looking at. But let's go ahead and, if anyone wants to though, I would appreciate someone letting me know how to do this so that I don't have to keep restarting the server. I'm really tired of restarting the server anytime I make changes. I'm used to... Wait. Oh, because it didn't render stuff. Hang on. Wait, where's... Why is there no... Something happened. Why is there's no update of this? Okay. Oh. So we have index. Duh. But if it's extending base, what happened to card? Did I goof? URL for index, nav link. This should be here! Why you no like? Oh. Nav bar, nav item. I think I need... That's what happened. I think this needs to be its own item because of how HTML is. And then index can be left as is, but I wonder if I'm sure I'll figure that out later. Card though, these are both, you know what? Can we name it card? Will it care? I don't know, but we should be able to leave it as content because these are repeated, so that should be fine. Let's see if we can at least see the edit that we made, and then once it's running with that, we'll try again with card real quick, and then if not, we're gonna just jump straight into CSS stuff. Why are my changes not populating? What happened? Well, that's a problem. Any ideas, chat? Because it doesn't like something. All right, let's go back to this. Give it another run, and then because we can't do CSS if we can't see any changes. Awkward. Okay, let's go delete that. Back to where we were. That's fine. That's fine. Block content container. Test. Base. What's going on? Yeah, okay. This is, so yeah, with extension that makes sense. What's going on? And then we had an about. Let's just go mimic that again. We're going to test HTML. What happens there? Is this... Question mark? Wait. Okay, it's using app. Okay. It's using app.py. We have... Also not working. Let's go back to that tutorial I was using and actually read what was going on. I guess we're just gonna watch me fix my Flask setup for an hour. Sorry. Okay, they have import app route hello. Okay. We're not doing that, we're doing VS Code stuff, so we're skipping that. Okay. They have app route / index render template index HTML. Turns the result of index HTML, looks for the file. These are all in templates now. But it is in the template folder. And we open the URL, opens the debugger page, tells you it's not found. That's fine, because then we create in templates. Index HTML. We have that. So what's an index HTML? We have this now. Static CSS style, that's fine. Localhost status, blah, 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 that's fine. Okay, so they make base, which I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Multiple ideas. So print statement and the index function. I tried a print statement in the card function the other day, and it wasn't working. But I did notice that the YouTuber I was looking at definitely was using an incognito window, which has me thinking perhaps, nobody look at how badly I need to update my Chrome. I just realized you all have to see that. Okay, so now we have fresh cache that do not work. Okay, skimming ahead. So we have base. Looks relatively the same because I pretty much copied from it. We have the about link and they have block content editing. Type the following code. Yeah, technically you're supposed to type it, but we're gonna not. URL for index index view URL for link to static file. Ooh, interesting. Good to know. We were talking about that yesterday. Block content. Block will be replaced by tending on the child template that inherits override. Okay. That is also a good follow-up, but I'm going to make sure first that we have where we should start with, and then see if we can fiddle with things. Okay. Extend, replacing content block with what's in it. replaces the original. Template, avoid reusing. Refresh the index page. Styled. Did they ever... What routes do you create? Oh, interesting. That's good to know for later. But more importantly, I want to see... We don't need methods, though. Or... complex routes. Good to know, but not what we needed. Just for curiosity's sake. Control C. Run without debugging. Okay, things aren't linked. So we don't have anything from base or index working. Love that. What do they do for their definix? Pick the template. And then they did. Something's up. Am I not building something? Well, yeah, alright, let's go. So what's going on in the developer window? So, looks like we have that base HTML stuff. So, here's that container. Let's see what console happens. We deleted everything too and restarted. You break when I refresh you. Because I've quit the server. Ooh. Oops. That shouldn't be happening. Let me go clear my ports. Check port. Use Windows. $5,000. Lots of 5,000s. Eep. Eep. Let's go delete those. Maybe that might be why. I want to kill report windows. Join administrator, test kill. There we go. And I want the PID. It doesn't tell me it. Oh, because I didn't use the full. That's that. And then okay. Night string didn't work in PowerShell? Fine, I'll do it in command prompt. Weirdos. Let's start and oh, because I didn't add a space. Or derp. Okay, yeah. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 ports going on here. But I want. Oh, but we only have one that's actually listening right now. So let's go ahead and do the task kill on that one then. See what happens. I wonder what was it because I did that I kept refreshing like that. I thought the changes wouldn't populate. Not because I did. But please. Okay, so this should no longer work. Hey, I'm gonna leave that up in case we need to keep fixing that. I have 2 Python windows open in VS Code. Close. Might be it. Well, now that we have it not working. Oh yeah, because it was using instead of wiggles. Let's see what that turns up. Should be nothing. Oh well, no, they said. Yeah, how did that happen? Weird. Let's also go see if. Okay. Looks like the old one's killed too. Cool. Alrighty. See, I know stuff, but I also don't know stuff. Okay. That was fun. Alright. Let's run this as is. No debugging. The machine. Oh, I've written more things, haven't I? You know, this is not. Everything went so well today or yesterday, and now nothing is going well. This is classic. Let's just restart. Visual Studio Code. When in doubt, restart. Just restart. Oops, I didn't want to. I wanted a custom Python configure. There should be a launch configuration. Great. Okay, go ahead and hit play on that. Okay, we have server. Visual Studio crashed. Uh-oh. Neat. That's not what I expected to happen. I'm gonna go back to app. Gonna just start it. Okay, break. Okay. No break yet. And now we have our edits and we have card. Okay. I have no idea what happened there, but we're back to it. That took an extra 10 minutes. It's okay. Let me just go edit things to see if I can make changes and it will change so I don't have to keep. Oh. I could have just been editing and making changes and it would have already reloaded the server for me. Chat, you were supposed to have my back. How could you? How could you? Okay. Now that we have things working, ish. I have a lot of words that make me really sad about this. Can't have these things. We want card HTML. Okay. So, also for giggles, we're gonna just set up about and about just to see if we can get things working, and then we can go ahead and should display the same HTML. Okay. Base card test. Oh, let's use test instead for the bells, so we can actually see something different. Humor me. As expected, that doesn't work. So Control C. I go back and go look at my ports really fast. No process. Okay. And if we refresh. Okay. All is good so far. Run again. Okay. These are not connected. But I can still type. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Card should return. What was card supposed to return? Welcome to Flashback. Doesn't render anything else. Let's go look at inspect and see if it's giving me anything. Container just shows the header. Okay. Oh, that's because I didn't pass anything into it. Okay, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting some functionality now. Let's go dump sharks back in. Pull sharks. And let's go pull shark pie. Test that. I didn't copy it. Okay, and change data to sharks. And then also make sure that we have it is under static. And then we don't need that print statement, but we do need sharks. Let's just do it in the function. Here is equal to sharks features. And we need. Okay. Fill that. And then for giggles, this should be broken. Okay. All right. We are back on track with probably, I guess there was multiple instances up. Go figure. And while we're at it, let's go link about to here. There's a, yeah. I think we can just do that. I don't quite remember. Navbar. Internal HTML pages. Oh yeah, fun fact that we learned last month at GHW. Oh, we should just reference the page. Okay. Stack Overflow is the least accessible thing ever. Sweet. Yeah, so when you tab through Stack Overflow, it'll bring you directly to the reply, but it won't. Oh, I can just do that. Great. I was right. It won't give you the top of the website. So I'll show you really quick. Like, let's say I click this. Oh, wait. So if you're not using a screen reader, it's gonna let you go through everything. But if you are, it's gonna make you jump to the straight to the. That's really messed up, actually. All right, but it looks like we can just link stuff by having the routes, which we already did, so that should be good. So we should be able to actually see a preview of what's going on once we start the server. We hit save. And then what was going on? Did we fix this? We passed in sharks, we got the loaded features. We are only rendering the name. So let's go ahead and start without debugging. Go ahead and load that up. Hey, we got about. We have an issue. As expected. Surprising one. Sure. So, Sharks works in here. Why does it not work the routes? Okay. So, like, that works there. Ask, pass. Local data to. Oh, hello, Jack. Jack is here. Hello, Jack. Jacqueline. What was I typing? Pass local data to route. That's what I was looking at. Task available between Flask pages. Curious. Probably not what we need, but still pretty good to consider. Query parameters. Query parameters I want. Redirect. No. Pass values. Pass data from my script. This is what we were kind of. Okay, this is actually super useful for when we actually use the API route. But for right now, it's not. So we'll save that tab for later. And then my data are that request. Wait, can I do that? I can just send my what's good many ticks. Okay. You have that. App route, get post, data request form flat. If data values has issues. Data my data. Okay. Using JSON, which it is. Data. Is this what I'm supposed to do? That's a task for me to unpack at a later point. Yeah, let's skip that. Let's just go make this look pretty and then actually use an API, and then in between this stream and the next one I'll figure out what's going on with the JSON, because this is more of a I'm a noob with Flask and but we can at least follow that Figma stuff I set up and go ahead and set up the CSS. So we have some base CSS. We also have our preview. Where's that? Where is our preview at? Did I close it? Did I do a derp? I did a derp. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do ChatGPT stuff. Cool uses of the API. How do I just try GPT? Here we go. Oh, they use auth serial. Let me go sign up super fast because I don't have an account. Let me in. I have to go verify my email. Hang on. I am not a bot. Can confirm. I'm just also not gonna give you my information because I'm paranoid. You basically have it from all my other information. This is a terrible use of auth if they're doing it like this. Wow, this is an extensive process to get ChatGPT. I am waiting for the link. There we go. Oops. This is a problem with not having keycaps that have extent. Okay. We have succeeded. We are in. Great. Optimized for dialogue. Give me a bio for a shark. Oh, I can tell it when to stop generating? I'm gonna let it go on forever. I'm actually really curious when it's gonna stop itself. Oh, that was it. Okay. Cute. Let's go. Search. Tracker. This was the website we were using the other day. What I really want is to get specific shark information to see if it'll give me. Write a funny bio for Jackal the white shark for a Bumble. I'm pressing the limits of this, I'm sure. Oh my god. I love this. This is too long of a bio for an app, by the way. I'm saving this. I love this. I need a minute to just like appreciate this. Oh, I can tell it to limit it to a certain number of characters. Find out what the character limit is for an average app. 300 characters. Already, wow. Oh, okay. Dramatic reading. We are going to test the limits of my enthusiasm and all of my public speaking skills. Okay, here we go. Swipe right if you're ready to dive into a great white adventure with me. I'm Jekyll, the shark, with a sharp wit and an even sharper set of teeth. I lost track. When I'm not cruising the ocean looking for my next meal, I love to swim with the dolphins and catch some sweet waves. Let's make some waves together. I'm so happy with this. This is so good. This is so good. We're gonna just spend a minute generating stuff. Let me go find my stuff too. Okay. Let's also make a new file for data for that because we're gonna need that. New file. Bios. We make a JSON and we're gonna do details. Okay, so we have another object and we're gonna say it's I hate writing JSON stuff off the fly because I'm always like super cringy about it and like I could do this. I could also not do this. Shark bios. Then we're gonna have a list because it's yelling at me and I can't handle it right now. So we have a sample being, let's use the slug actually, because we know that'll be pretty consistent with the JSONs. Generally when you see slug names in data stuff, that's generally going to be their ID. Like that's the equivalent way to call it, I guess. And it's also something that you can use when you're trying to filter on data for APIs, especially if they give you parameters. Slugs are the like never gonna change kind of stuff. Jekyll. And then bio. We should generate a few. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna give y'all a couple names, and y'all can go generate bios. Give me best shark bio under 300 characters. So we can fill this up. So here is we got. So we already did Jekyll, but we obviously can have more. What are the names that I'm going to be looking for? We already have a white shark, so let's pick something with variety. We have whale shark. I like Blanc Pain. That's an interesting name. Ooh, I love Theodosia. That's such a good name. Got Ellie. Glade with 2 E's. Burgett. I don't know why, but I love these names. Ironbound. That's so metal. Oh, there's maple. Okay, these are all like. Oh, Tigger is a tiger shark. Lame. Okay, we have to do Andromach because it's similar to my computer name. Sorry, I had to sneeze. All white sharks. We have Kimmy the tiger. I don't know why, but Kimmy the tiger shark sounds great. Okay. I'm gonna give you also the species name, just so that way I found a white shark. I'm gonna post it in chat, and y'all have to claim whatever names you're gonna use, and then you have to send me a bio through chat. Somebody has already gotten Glade. This is so long. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh wait, I should leave that up so people can read it. Oh, I just realized I can't like highlight and copy paste. That's okay. I have Twitch window open anyway, so I can just go copy that. Okay, so Glade has been taken. It was a hammerhead? Yes. Good. I'll fix the formatting of those. Okay, so who else we got? Right, Blanc Pain. That's such a name. Blanc Pain was a whale shark. Theodosia is a tiger shark. Oh, we have 2 tiger sharks. Okay. Burgett is a tiger shark. Oh, lots of tiger sharks. Oops, maybe we have too many. I'm gonna remove Kimmy. Kimmy's not as creative as the other names for tiger sharks here. Sorry, Kimmy. Also have Andromach, which is a witch. Okay, so we have a healthy mix of a couple sharks. Okay, so here are 3 names. And then here is 2 more. I totally did not do that right. Okay, your job is now to go find me bios while I go fix the formatting of things so I can just make my life easier. That. And we're gonna need, so we have a couple bios now. I'm so excited for you all come up with. Oops, I guess it saved the enter. We have, oh, we should also keep this. No, we don't need the species because it's already mentioned in there. Blanc Pain. Theodosia. Wait, that bio though. This makes me so happy. Andromach, and then go get that bio. It is so edgy. We got metal, we got edgy, we got like kind of gives Greek/Roman vibes. What else we got? Burgit just sounds like somebody tried to swear and didn't want to actually swear. Okay. While I wait for those, let's see. We'll leave that as is. Why is this yelling at me like this? I know. Oh, I didn't give it a name. Hey, son. Okay, cool. That's good now. Shark bios. Cool. And then we need commas. When making JSON data, make sure you really know what you're doing, or use a format checker. Otherwise, life gets super annoying. Theodosia isn't deaf. Oh wow, a tiger shark and a Greek god. Yeah, I totally had Greek vibes. So we have Greek vibes and we have Roman vibes, because Andromache definitely gives off Roman vibes then. Alright. Snaps for good stuff. Bow down to a true Greek god of the sea. These are great. We brought it back. We had a rough start, but we're bringing it back. Okay, I can now close that tab again. Hey, maybe I can ask ChatGPT to give me a fix for my issue while we're at it. What's my issue? Right, flasks. But JSON file and loads it into a. I don't think it actually understands what that means, but let's see what it does. Oh, it's a function. Get data with. Oh, it's within it. No, wait, hang on. Get data with open as app data load JSONify. That returns that. So, but that's it. But I want to render it. Let's fix that. I want to render it. We did API stuff yesterday. Today is debug day, apparently. And renders it in a template. Okay, maybe it's because I'm not doing it in the thing. Like, it works there, but it's not. Okay. Create at root/def. Okay, we did that. Def. Data.json. We have static. It is loading the file, I know that, and it's unlocking that, but thing index. Okay. Let's go back to card while we're at it. We have sharks being passed in. I feel like you can just use whatever you want though. So okay, John Sawyer's been finding all the ChatGPT bios. Like, I want some new blood, fresh blood, new bios. I challenge you all to make me laugh at a bio. How about that? While I attempt to figure out our rendering issue. Maybe it's because I'm not doing a list right now. That's because that's what they're doing. Okay, let's take a look at base. Oops, save that, yes. Okay, so we have base, title, okay, that's fine. Content. For shark and sharks. Shark. Let's go look at the JSON data again. Shark data. So we have within features, we have a list. We have properties. And in the properties, we have the name. Oh, right, I closed it. That's fine. Let's go ahead and run it with the debugging. Why is it telling me there is an error? Oh, list option. Oh, it doesn't have properties. Wow, shame on me. I know how to read these, and I totally didn't. Oof. Let's go ahead and print sharks just to make sure it's. Ooh, somebody did Entremark. Thrill-seeking white shark looking for a fellow shark to explore the ocean with. Love to chase, great listener, bask in the sun, taking risks. Nice, nice, nice. That's exciting. Let me go pull these in. Nope. This was for Entremark. I just love these names. They're something else. Okay, so as far as names that we have left, we have Blanc Pain, which I misspelled, Burgett, and Ironbound. Still has no attribute. Did it print it beforehand? Let's do one different. Or is it not liking? Oh, okay. So we have type, feature, geometry, properties. Did I not spell properties right? That's the only thing I can think of. Let's just do that, and then properties for the sake of. Yeah, it's doing it there, so take this with us to card. Sharks. Shark. I spelled properties right, I swear. Okay, Ginger list object has no properties. This is for other stuff. Ginger data structures. Let's go read the docs. Okay. Simplest data structure is a list. Okay, accessing elements in the list. Adding and removing tuples, dictionaries, set customer. Okay, this is within it, but that's not. Show me when someone's using it. Ginger blocks, maybe some block types. If blocks, tests. Okay, that's not super helpful. Functions, data types. New useful Ginger snippets. Don't execute an action. Formatting. This is where it's not being passed in. Build the request as a dictionary in JSON. Customer email ID, customer lowercase, I'm assuming. Convert string from JSON. What's going on here? Python's reading it, but this one isn't. What if I just render sharks? What if we just do that? I'm trying to get the individual item, so I'm not quite sure why it's not recognizing the, I'm not sure what it's not recognizing, to be honest. So like this worked in the route, but it's not working here, which has me concerned. So we're just gonna see what it prints out. Maybe it's not actually getting an object we want it to. Okay, things keep going funky. Getting lots of weird issues. No idea what. Oh, it's still reading. That's kind of frustrating. I should not be spending so long on this, but it really bothers me that I don't know what's going wrong. So. Shark. Well, it's possible, but I'm pretty sure that because we have the overall object and then I made it features, but features is a list of objects. So if it's a list of objects, it's not key value pairs. But first I just want to see if it renders. If I just give it sharks. Okay. So we have object. We just don't know what it's not finding. So you have this piece here, geometry type feature. It's super weird, yeah. Ninja list of objects. I did. I had to remove it while I was testing things. Let's go ahead and stop that. So I tried printing it. Just these. So we have the N4. We have all of these, but it's not. Oh. You're right. That was an hour and 15 minutes. Alright, let's carry on. Cool. So, title is gonna be, name. Cool, well that part's working. So, let's go play with CSS now. That was torture. Let's go open up the Figma. I want the UI back. I want to know what color these are. Backgrounds. Oh, it's not body. No, it is body. Oops. I'm also gonna go pull the window to my other monitor so I can just see updates as I do the CSS. Y'all will probably not be able to see it, but actually does this work if I refresh the server? No, which means I'm already doing something wrong. Could cheat on myself. Repositories. Style. Let's go dump this in. Let's go change. Oh, it's because I forgot the hash, the pound for this. Is this supposed to be? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go refresh that. Restart the server. Oh my god. What the heck? Did I import the style sheet? No, I didn't, because I forgot. A plus. Sheet. Yeah, no. Don't do that, don't do that. There we go. So put that to our HTML. Oh, that was test. I want to put this in. Strap out. I generally don't try using this strap actually. Like it's useful, but there's so many better libraries out there, and like I'm a fan of doing it myself. All right, background image isn't working. Yep, should be background color. Should be background color. Why you do this? Why you no work? Why you make me sad? So much sadness. Today is is going. How's y'all's days? Clearly mine is going to be difficult. This is do I have delivery? Everything else. let's go over design again. So we know we're gonna need a button. Oh, I'll just strip this out actually. We can take a lot of this from... Oh yeah, any new bios from anybody? Or Shark stuff? Any chance? While I fumble around with more Flask CSS stuff? Okay. How about... they do have form validation. I don't know why background colors worked. Everything else worked. Base. What hit though? I'm killing it today. I am just... It's going great. Still working on Budget, but ChatGPT is having a time. What does that mean? What is going on? Okay, got that. I think we're all having a time. That is an accurate representation of this workshop so far. Goodness gracious, it should not. This is why I do everything by hand and don't use libraries. Because I get so frustrated about things not working. They should just work. What else is wrong here? Why do you hate me? What's overwriting you? No class. Only emptiness. That shouldn't be doing anything. Okay. Style sheet, text, CSS. I don't usually use... Oh, that might be an issue. God knows how many... We have blue! All because... This is why you don't copy-paste your stuff unless you're doing it in math, but even then you should type it out, because then you find the weird instances where quotation marks don't copy as actual quotation marks and they're special characters, and it's really, really awful. Okay, ran to side. Back to what we were doing. Actually making progress in the 20 minutes we have left. I've actually wanted to try this export as CSS feature on... I'm very curious. Copy the CSS. What fresh horror will be given to me? The answer is a lot. What am I looking at? I'm looking at disgusting, cheating, shameful stuff. Why are you like this? This is such an inefficient... So, last GHW, I learned about Figma, which is why I haven't used this feature yet. And I'm just not happy with this. Alright. Things that we don't need. That. Position absolute width. Don't need that. Let's see if we can whittle down what we actually need from this. This is for the header. Okay. Let's go make the header then. Header. I do it all myself. You know, like it is pain. What did I call that in the repository, actually? Just to make my life easier. That's fine. Oh, header and footer. Footers are smart. We should do that for the footer. Footer. Okay. Oh, we just did a general background. I see. Yeah, that's fine. Then we should be good with that. Box shadow. RGBA. Oh, but this gave me it, so it's fine. Okay, great. And then as far as Figma goes, this is for... This is why you also label things, because this is disgusting. This is actually awful. A3C. This is out of order. I'm a scream. It's insanity. Okay, I can't do it anymore. I tried. That was... Classes are usually dots or something like that. Cards, preview card. And we want background color to be. What is this color? Background color. Then we have text color. It's gonna be black. I don't like that for now, but we're gonna keep it that way. This design is like really, really simplistic, but have that box shadow. Like, shadows are nice in this instance. Also, plural. One we're gonna have Flexbox. You should really play Flex Froggy and learn Flexbox. Oh, I need to set up the precursor too. Yeah, this is locked in, so that's fine. We're gonna need that probably. I'll do the Flexbox stuff. Good at that. Button text color is gonna be white. Background color. This. Oops, did something there. Don't care. Okay, we also have in the header and the footer, we're gonna have text color. It's black for now. Don't you like this? No text. I missed that. Text colors are false. This color, that's what it is. It's just plain old color. There. Okay, so we have a couple of things set up. Right, and I don't have any of these classes set up, so let's go set up those classes super fast in base. So we have body. They have a nav class. We'll come back to that. For now, we have a header. Nav class is going to go up There in the header. The container, that's fine. And then we need a footer. Oh, we got a new one. What are we gonna have? Title. Each one. Okay. What we got? Bridget, confident and adventurous tiger shark. Shares love for the ocean. Enjoy coral reefs. Willing to dive deep. Gets you on your toes, but like eats your toes. Tiger sharks. Tiger sharks are actually like cute. There's the shark. Nurse sharks are super, super nice. As long as you don't bother them too much, but cool. I'm gonna go copy that. Thank you, Sapphire Wolf. I think we're almost done with bios. Anything left, I'll just go Google some. So we've got all the kind of hard ones I think are left. Blanc Pain and Ironbound. They're so edgy. This is like a French man is not happy or something. I don't know. Okay, back to base. So we have header, nav class stuff. This actually should go after this. After the nav bar, and then we want to do a image. This will be just want to circle though. There is no source. I just want to empty. Well, there will be a source, but we'll go back to that. Oh my gosh. And that no geek at life class equals. Oh, sure. This is classes are really needed for these. Let me change actually the CSS button. Sync up. Need a button on the bottom after this. So this is going to be a button. I'm going to say, oh my gosh, what was it in there? Where's Figma? Figma, swim up. I don't know how I feel about having the button be swim up to like log in and everything, but we're going to leave it at that for now. We're going to leave this class. We'll sign up, and then this is eventually going to be a link that we open up and do things with. This is looking pretty nasty so far because I'm dumping things in. Ooh, we got another one. Okay, Ironbound, the Great White Shark. Total muscle head. Oh, that's so funny. Enjoy discussing marine and ocean conservation, staying up to date with the latest research. Swim with a great white who is as fierce as they are fit. Y'all got great choices for sharks. Okay, I kind of actually want to see what ChatGPT is going to give me for Blanc Pain. I think I closed all the tabs for it. Did I? I think I did. Shame. Nope, here it is. Let's go copy what I had. Change some words because I really want to say Blanc Pain. Is that what it is? Blanc Pain. A white shark. Great Bumble like back. Let's see what ChatGPT. Appetite of a sumo wrestler, finesse of a ballerina, synchronized swimming, sipping on seaweed smoothies. All right, I'll take it. Okay, they're a musclehead, but they say hello there. Or no. Finesse of the okay. For a ballerina, hello there. Please, someone in chat say General Kenobi. If not, the fate of the world is truly. Wait. Was that less than 300 characters? Oh, yeah, I didn't. Hang on. Is that less than 300 characters? Why is this so many lines? I love that it didn't make the gym its entire personality. Honestly, yep, agree. Cool. So we have some incomplete. We have bios. Oh, that's exciting. And we have a slowly coming together website that's going to take me a lot more time. But I gave everybody plenty of time to do the bios while I was fiddling around. And while it's not pretty, also what happened? Like, actually, what happened? Oh, because there's nothing in the footer, but also the header should totally be on the top. What happened? That got duplicated twice for some reason. Why is there two? Oh, I did it twice. Like it or there, that's fixed. We don't need the welcome to flat stuff anymore. Let's just comment that out. This is totally messing with me. Okay, the reality is I'm totally gonna clean this up in the in-between. So we have something going on. And about shouldn't render anything, but card didn't render anything. Oh, duh, because I don't have the container anymore. Derp. Okay, cool. Where's a good... Where are we at? Let's start there. Gotta pull up our to-do list. We got super behind due to that typo bug. Okay. Actually, we're not super behind. We got cards working. Let's go find a complete. We also got ChatGPT bios. Did that. I learned about ChatGPT for the bios. We definitely crash course some Flask. Oh, Auth0. Look up Auth libraries. What could we possibly have as far as Auth libraries? We have Auth0. I don't know what I'm looking at. What's stuff? Oh, no. Python authentication. Yeah. No Geeks for Geeks. We're done with that. How to use the Python request module, authentication with Python request, API authentication with tokens. Let's go back to just Python. User authentication, HTTP authentication, auth-lib, OAuth1. Is that different than auth0? I should know that, actually. As an MLH coach, I should really know that. The ultimate Python authentication toolkit. Set up authentication to Python. I don't think we actually need that one. Let's go skip that. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Google API authentication. Google does auth, right? Google auth. Okay, we have one library. We have the auth0 libraries. They do Python. We have user authentication and how to use it. They used their stuff. I'm not a huge fan. Okay, auth-lib, so we'll close that tab. Ultimate Python OAuth. This is auth0. Stack Overflow, my friend. Standard protocol implement any software product implements OAuth2 protocol. Oh, okay, so this is GitHub to Git. use Auth0 to simplify your authentication authorization implement. Okay, yeah. So it depends on how we want to learn it. So I guess I need to go learn OAuth. Community site. Okta. I've seen them before. What does it? Auth0 wrote about it, so if we're gonna potentially use that. Anyone have a preference, maybe in chat? You are welcome to let me know, because I love trying new things. I've actually never implemented OAuth anything, as you can see. Other people have. So my thinking with the OAuth, by the way, is that we can get people to log in. And so let me actually explain like where this project is going, and then we'll wrap up, because I've held y'all's attention for too long, far too long. Where is Figma? So my thinking was, even though I keep saying it's like Bumble-like, it's still kind of a shark tracker. I really want people to be able to interact with this. I want people to be able to track their favorite sharks. And my thinking is actually we won't just do sharks, we'll actually be broadening it, because we have access to the whole API, which includes not just sharks, but sea turtles, sea lions, all sorts of different things, dolphins, that maybe people might be interested in more than just sharks. But the sharks was more just like, well, want to call your attention to its new project. Although Bumble is going to be another interesting resume line. But the thought is that we are kind of duplicating what already exists, but kind of not. So I kind of want it to be educational, where people are like learning about where sharks might be relative to them, and they can change their search radius of like, oh, well, I live in Kansas, so I am hundreds of miles away from the nearest ocean. So like they probably have to set their search radius for marine animals really, really large. They might have the Mississippi, and there are some that do go up the Mississippi, but like the likelihood of that is pretty low. Not zero, and certainly not tiny, but certainly like low. So my thinking is partially educational, partially a way to interact, and partially a way to garner just like popular support. So, I mean, there's arbitrary things that people can like sensationalize, and I kind of want to do that with this, where we're sensationalizing the marine animals by being like, hey, like Sharky McSharkface is the most popular shark. And we can see that from all the users who have signed up with our stuff, being that they joined Shiver, which is one of, well, I dropped the E because tech always drops the E and spells things different ways. But the thought is that people can see all the facts that they want to, and then they can join that shark's Shiver as a way to like see like, hey, there's like 20 million people who want to track this one shark. Maybe it's because it's a mama shark. Maybe it's because it doesn't surface very often, and so to be around it locationally is like a thing to do. And so when you finally found it in your area, kind of Pokemon like, you can join. But of course, I mean, you can change your search radius, and then you might be able to get the whole world if you wanted to. The other thought is that maybe, you know, sharks may not be interesting to you, or you might not be interested in that current shark. It's lost the sensationalism, and you want to remove that from your list or leave the Shiver for that. That would be the place to do it. Also, settings to make sure that your privacy is being respected. Maybe you want to move your account, that kind of stuff. So this is a duplicate page. I know I'm also speaking really fast because like we are nearing the end. And so the last one that I'm thinking is like, you might be part of multiple Shivers. Maybe you want to see where the different sharks that you're tracking are in the world, but only the subset that you are looking at. So the difference between that and the actual shark tracker app that I pulled up just a bit ago, OSearch, is that shows you everything all over the world. And it also took a little bit to load everything because it has so much data, especially the time data. So we're taking like smaller chunks of that to make our app. And so the other thing is I didn't want to do a mobile application because Shark Tracker already exists for OSearch. So they already made a mobile app. I also hate doing mobile apps, but I really wanted to do an interactive mobile app, an interactive web app that would like pull popular APIs like Google Maps, because Google also like will probably track your location if you have a Google account, a Google phone, a Google product. That's something that, if allowed, then you could start using this as a location-based service, much like the Tinder, Bumble, and everything else that already exists out there. So we're not trying to replicate entirely what's out there. We're trying to riff off what's out there and basically create a new way to engage with it. So again, this was a design that was very simplistic and thrown together in 20 minutes, so it will be better tomorrow. And I guarantee tomorrow I will have done some work to make it that we are not struggle busting for 2 hours like we did today. That was not supposed to happen, but it'd be like that. Programming is sometimes you have dumb mistakes and you gotta fix them because you forgot to add a letter or you added an extra letter. Also, though, I'm kind of tired. So we did the best with what we could. But yeah, so I guarantee tomorrow should be more exciting, less buggy, because I will have fixed things. And definitely the design will also be fixed up and less me like shooting CSS into the, into the file and hoping it works. But you are welcome to fork the GitHub project. I shared that earlier. Let me go pull up the check-in link as well. I will probably be pushing stuff throughout the next basically 20 some hours. So, I mean, you're welcome to keep on top of that. Oops, here's the GitHub for those who didn't have that. Let me also pull up the check-in. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of pre-work to make sure that API stuff's already loaded so we don't have to wait for me to sign up or pay for something if I have to, which I really don't want to pay. But yeah, I mean, that kind of was this workshop, which is that Cecilia goes and learns Flask, and she is learning. Dear God, she is learning. So there's other things that we can do to make it creative. But honestly, like, we still accomplished a lot despite how long it took with that bug. We accomplished the bare minimum of what we had intended to do today. Let's put it that way. But that means that we certainly have a lot of work to do tomorrow. So that's why I'm going to do some work in between. Again, pretty it up, make a little more sense of Flask. That way we can hit the ground running tomorrow. And then if you're not able to make it tomorrow, so tomorrow I'll be, I think, an hour or two earlier than I was today. We'll be wrapping this project up. And then 2 days from now, on Saturday for me, not sure what it will be for the various views that are all over the world, I will be doing a travel dashboard. So let me go ahead and give you the pitch for that since we still have some time. Have you been traveling, or have you traveled and had to deal with a number of issues? Maybe changing weather, changing reservations, flight cancellations, or maybe like you're packing things and you're like, wow, okay, I have the weather, but now I need to go pull up a new tab and pull up this information and pull up my reservation and pull up like information about where I'm going, and all sorts of things because you want to make your plans. So I'm sure there's a travel dashboard that exists already that gives you all that goody information. Or there might not be, or I just don't want to pay for it, which is the more likely option. And the reality is I had a really rough travel experience a couple days ago. And I would love to have additional information like, hey, my flight just got delayed. Is it a weather delay? If I miss my connection, is this flight going to compensate me? So an API won't probably give me that information specifically, but we can scrape or at least Google enough that we have a basis of information that can be updated. My goal was to, for that one, just pull a ton of APIs, weather API, flight APIs, hotel APIs. Some of the stuff we're doing here with authentication, we're going to be pulling that in as well. So if we figure it out tomorrow, we're absolutely using it again, which is a great way to, build projects up, build on what you know, and keep expanding. We'll be using authentication as a way to track, like, hey, in my email, there's reservations for a specific location. And in my address book, I have the addresses of friends that I can then pull from with my authentication. That maybe if I'm going to a city, I might already have like, here's some people you can contact that you might want to meet up with. Especially if you're networking, that's a great way to just be like, oh, who used to live in Kansas or who lived in Kansas that I have their address or their like work location or some information about them that would tell me that they're in Kansas, that if it was already pulled up for you, it just reduces the capacity, the mental load that you have in trying to figure out and plan for your trip. Because sometimes people pack early, they're super prepared, they know all things, they've packed for every possible circumstance, and sometimes people still don't like cover every plan. The best plan is a plan that you've already made. However many of them that you have made. I am a serial planner and a backup planner, a really obsessive backup planner. So this dashboard is actually for me because now that I'm an MLH coach, I'm going to be traveling a lot, and I search up a lot of information about places that I go, and I don't like not having the knowledge I need to navigate a city that I've never been to. So case in point, I was at Hacklahoma, wonderful event. My flight got delayed due to weather. And then I also was like, hey, I just found out it hails. Also, it's tornado season. Also, my flight got delayed 2 hours because of the weather. Turns out that Dallas is having an issue with tornadoes. And I was totally afraid that it would be Oklahoma. But yeah, Dallas had issues. And I'm like, I would love to have this all in one on one web page that I can pull up on my phone. So I can just be like, cool, weather delays in my connection city. This means that the flight that I'm currently on, if I miss my connection in Dallas, that they will not compensate me for hotel, etc., whatever. So I either have to make that flight or call my travel agency, and I need all my reservation info. And yeah, so having that all in one pretty little place would be so nice. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing with the travel dashboard. It's a lot to accomplish in the 3 streams that we have. So the more we get done with Shark Tracker, the more we can just copy paste and then reformat and do some other stuff. So there will be a lot more prep work in that one, which is why I have a day break. So that way I can do that kind of prep and also take a break. The streaming is a lot, but thank you very much for joining. I'm actually not sure who's next, but once again, my stream is tomorrow, just a bit earlier, and then I'll be back in about 2 days with a brand new project. So keep an eye out for when I post, or look ahead in the schedule. Give the future MLHers on the following stream lots of love. Oh, I forgot. I'm running a mini event tomorrow. Wikipedia races. It'll be tomorrow morning, my time. So in about 14-ish hours, give or take. But if you feel like doing some really complex abstract thinking, trying to navigate Wikipedia, come to Wikipedia races. I have to go figure out weird things now for that, so that way we have a fun time and get some really strange paths. But with that, I think I'm gonna head out because I'm tired. Have a good night or a good morning, depending on where you are. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, see you.